Hello and welcome back, Virgo, for your zodiac wheel reading for December 2018. Thank you so much for joining me again, Virgo. I really appreciate your comments and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I will now focus on the reading for Virgo 2018. What messages do the angels and guides have for Virgo for December 2018? Rightio, Virgo, first house. Look at that. Five of Wands. The message there for the from the Five of Wands is one of being able to rise to any occasion and to any challenge, which is in the first house of how you present yourself to the world and how the world is seeing you. So if there's anything that needs to be accomplished or fulfilled or completed, Virgo is the person to get to do the job. So and it's not a competition as such, though it is involving other people participating and you know, everybody firing on all cylinders kind of thing. So maybe it's a situation where you have to gather the people and get them organised to get something accomplished. But it's showing here that you'll be able to do that with bells on, really. Second house is showing me here that feeling a little bit tired. I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but it is showing me with this Death card in the second house that feeling like you want to retreat a bit, probably maybe a little bit restless and not sleeping quite as good as you'd like. All of those sort of things are the Death card energies. So there may be something that you have to let go of in life that you've known that it sort of doesn't fit in anymore, and you've got to sort of make room for the new part of your life to evolve and unfold. Because, you know, everything goes through cycles, and this is definitely a cycle card, the Death card. So, yeah, just, you know, maybe meditation of a night before you sleep, practicing that will help you sleep. Because I just feel that, yeah, you're not getting enough sleep. It's not so much about rest, it's more about your sleeping patterns. Third house is showing a lot of energy coming from the fire sign element of our lives, which we all have, no matter what star sign we are. So yeah, the communication is feisty, bit of feistiness involved in communication, but not detrimentally so. But you know, yeah, when communicating, there'll be a lot of passion involved in the communication. So just be careful with making sure that people don't take that passion the wrong way, or that you don't take somebody else's passionate expression the wrong way. Fourth house is the base of our zodiac wheel, and it is showing me here that you're feeling like you're being released from being held back. So that can be releasing you from a lease so that you can move into a better place, or it can be you've wanted to move out of a particular situation that is going on, and you're able to find the freedom to do that now, Virgo. Fifth house, the house of fun, the house that governs children, as young children, as well as your pleasurable activities and matters of the heart. Now you have a major arcana card here that is very powerful. It's the Judgment card, and it is when you are seeking inspiration and help from the higher octaves. So you know, don't forget to ask source energy, God, universe, whatever you like to actually label it as. If you need help, make sure you ask for help. Even if the help isn't for yourself, you can ask for help for other people. Yeah, your judgment is something that you can trust. So trust your intuition. You may even be involved in some pastime where you've got to use your intuitive knowing more and exercise that part of yourself a bit more, Virgo. Sixth house is health and work. So you're standing in good stead there too. I feel that you feel like a lot of work is behind you now and you can move forward. So you've accomplished a great deal, and now you're feeling like you've got an open field to work with. And health-wise, it's being shown here that, you know, only you can look after yourself, and you are prepared to make sure that you do take good care of yourself. Seventh house of relationships. I'm being shown a very romantic energy in relationships. So I do feel that this is more about a personal relationship than business relationships, but you may have a romantic view of a business relationship too. But it is saying that, you know, that love is given freely. So relationship area of your life, Virgo, will be in a positive mood. Eighth house is showing me here that there is help and assistance coming to you from earth sign energy. So it's either through the months that the earth sign energies are prominent, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So Taurus is the end of April, beginning of May, and Virgo is the end of September, the beginning of October, and Capricorn is the end of December and the beginning of January. So keep those months in mind. As well as it is showing me that there's a feminine energy, and financially that energy is looking to be of assistance to Virgos. Ninth house is showing me having to balance your education and balance your desire to explore further afield. So there's a bit of a balancing act going on there. So I just feel with Virgo, you know, if you've got that desire that you want to see some of the world or go to some exotic places, If financially you're juggling and robbing Peter to pay Paul kind of thing, then, you know, get yourself in front of a TV or the internet or whichever you prefer to do, and you can always let yourself drift off on a nice show that you know, might take you to the place that you're thinking of, and you can sort of have a virtual getaway that way. Otherwise, you may have to really be very strict with yourself in order to be able to get on that journey that you want to go on, financially wise. But you know, whichever way it goes, you're willing to sacrifice and budget in order to do it. Midheaven, which is the 10th house and the outside world in our zodiac wheel, is showing that things are a bit hectic and you're having to really run around and do an awful lot. So you're very busy, your career is demanding, and but you're on the job, so doing a really good job, Virgo. And really, if you want something done, ask a busy person. Yeah, get something done properly, ask somebody who's busy. they get right to it because they're too busy to muck around. Okay, now 11th house is your hopes and wishes and friendship groups, and that is showing me here that you do have the windfall card coming up. So it is a very prosperous card to have there in that 11th house. So there's generosity being given and received. And 12th house is showing me that you have to control your temptations. The devil is always tempting. You know, and there's always the devil in the details. So even though you're feeling a little bit like you're restricted, the devil energy is really good for you to decide what are your needs and what are your wants, and to remember that your needs are always more important than your wants. But a lot of us get confused about what are needs and what are wants, because we do live in a very material world, and the devil does represent the materialistic side of the world we live in. So yeah, maybe having to also, you know, pros and cons there with that as well. Now I will ask the animal medicine cards for messages for Virgos for December 2018. What message do the animal medicine cards have for Virgo for December 2018? Oh, there we go. And we have a lovely message here. A lovely Australian message. And it's koala. And koala is saying to be passive. So, be passive like a cuddly koala sitting in a tree, languidly chewing leaves. Be stoic and passive for the time being. Nothing much can be changed right now. Sometimes you just have to sit back and let things unfold. Be nurturing, encouraging and gentle. Go all soft and fluffy. So that is a really lovely positive energy there from koala medicine. So I do feel that even though you're in this, you know, hectic world where you're really fully involved in all that it takes to get things achieved and accomplished, your animal medicine also wants you to remember to have a bit of rest and trust your instincts and trust your intuition. Okay? And soften up a little bit. It's okay to soften up, and don't be so hard on yourself either, Virgo. Sometimes Virgos can be their hardest critic to themselves. So thank you again for joining me, Virgo. It's awesome that you have subscribed and commented and shared and liked my videos. I thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your readings as much as I enjoy doing them. I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful festive season. Happy New Year, Virgo, and let's look forward to 2019. I'll be back to give you your reading in January for 2019. So many love and blessings to you and your family. Namaste.